Good morning, Vikings, and welcome back to another episode of NPTV.
Today is our spring sports special, so get ready for a rundown of all things athletics.
But first, would everyone please stand for a moment of silent reflection?
Now please join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today for lunch. Yeah, that's right. Today for lunch, we're having fish sticks or barbecue beef on bun.
And juniors, don't forget that instead of the school lunch today, you'll have your SAT celebration. In place of your normal lunch and fourth period class, all juniors get to report to the softball field for a Chick-fil-A music and games.
All students are also invited to check out the petting zoo during their lunch periods today. You can come out and see the animals behind the ag room.
We've got only one major announcement today, and that's a reminder to purchase your yearbook. This year's yearbook is going to be pretty impressive. We've got a little sneak peek at some of the content, and it looks amazing.
Our yearbook classes work super hard, including everyone they can into the yearbook. The theme is all about looking back at our school's history. So you're not just getting a record of this year, you're also getting a chance to have a record of the last several decades of North Posey activities.
The cost of the yearbook is $75, and you can go to justins.com to order yours.
Now the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time to take a look at sports.
Good morning, Vikings. Welcome back to weather. Just kidding. Welcome back to the softball recap so far.
This team has been knocking out of the park, if you know what I mean. And it has a great record, thanks to our amazing coach, Mr. Gary Gentile.
Right now, the record is 9-4, with help from their amazing seniors, Morgan Levanchi and Alyssa Heath and Ava Staples. But each player plays a strong and important role in the successful games.
Looking back on times, one of the season's most memorable games was when North Posey dominated against Evansville Harrison with a score of 20-2. It was a huge win for the Vikings and really set the path for more successful games. But Morgan Levanchi said that her most memorable game was against Memorial because they fought hard and came out with the win.
Alyssa Heath's most memorable game was also against Memorial. She said, "In my first at-bat, I hit 3 home run games to get the lead, and we battled the whole game and came out on the win." If you want to see our Lady Vikings dominate again, today we have a game at South Spencer. If you want to see them at home, here are some games for you. May 5th against Evansville North, May 6th against Mount Carmel, and the final home game will take place on May 16th against Wood Memorial.
Our softball team has worked hard to earn those scores. Congrats, ladies, and keep up the good work. Now let's take a look at our baseball recap.
Hey Vikings, long time no see. We're here to recap our fantastic ball players.
North Posey's baseball team is coached by the casserole-stealing, history-teaching Mark Kirkman.
He must know what he's doing since the baseball team sure is hitting home runs with their record this year of 10-4.
Last night, the team picked up their 6th straight win, dominating over South Spencer with a score of 17-2. Colby Angel struck out 6 batters over 5 innings while giving up just 2 earned runs off 6 hits.
Kay Beeker and Grant Coleman did the most damage at the plate last night. Beeker fired 2 home runs with a 5 RBI while going 3 for 3, while Coleman went a perfect 3 for 3 with 1 home run, 3 runs, and 4 RBIs. This is a really great team, so come out to see them at some of their future games.
May 7th, the team will go against Evansville Central.
Washington High will try their luck against us on May 8th.
May 13th, we'll swing against Forest Park.
And finally, on May 22nd, we will go against our county rival, Mount Vernon. Make sure to show up for these games, Vikings.
Now it's time to highlight the track and field team. These teams have a couple familiar faces who stepped in the head coach positions. Mr. Colley and Mr. Fisher have taken the reins along with our throwing coach, Amanda Smith, who is back for another season.
Even though it's a bit of rebuilding year, the team is starting off strong. The boys are 5-7 and the girls are 3-2. Monday was a great night for our team when we faced Pike Central for senior night.
If you notice, 8 of our boys got PRs. For those of you who aren't familiar, a PR is a personal record. So that means Jackson Mills, Dylan Helfert, Axton Gamblin, Titus Matthews, Xavier Bosecker, Dimitri Straub, Chase Tucker, and Rowan Wheeler all ran faster than they ever have before. Well done, gentlemen.
We can't forget the strong night our ladies had on Monday, too. Ella Stoneberger, Jalen Johnson, and Abigail Templeton all got PRs on Monday as well.
We also have to give a huge shout out to freshman thrower Paxton Gibbs. Last night she threw in and placed in her first high school invite. Again, for a little translation, she was up against the best of the best, and she placed 5th as a freshman. The track team does not have any team captains, but that doesn't mean there's a shortage of leadership. The seniors on the girls' team are Courtney Helfert, Charlotte Smith, Reagan Fortune, Laura Commons, Zoe Bippis, and Laney Owens.
The boys' team looks to the seniors Dylan Helford, Caleb Gable, Axton Gamlin, Rowan Wheeler, and Luke Garrison.
Even though there are no home meets left in the season, you can still catch both teams in action on Tuesday, May 6th at Gibson Southern.
On May 13th, the girls have PACs at Tell City. The boys take their turn at PAC action on May 15th at Princeton.
But I think we've forgotten our most important meet. Come out to Mount Vernon tonight to watch both the girls and boys take on our county rivals at 5:30.
Good luck to all of our runners, jumpers, and throwers as they continue their season. Now on to a sport that you may be familiar with, Braylon. It's time to talk about golf.
Yes! The boys' golf team has had an educational but compelling season. They've dealt with a rough course maintenance, driving range delays, cold weather, and way too much rain.
Every day, these gentlemen drive 20 minutes on the interstate to get to Cambridge Golf Club.
If you've ever played there before, you know it's not an easy course, as there are lots of lakes and sand traps. The golf team is coached by North Posey graduate Mason Wassmer, the nephew of Kevin Wassmer, who was crowned champion of 10 Evansville City golf tournaments.
They're led by their trusty captain, our very own Braylon Games, who has been playing for 4 years now. Braylon has the lowest score so far this year, as he shot a 3 over par 39 against Washington Catholic on the front 9 at Cambridge Golf Club last week.
Other varsity members include Jonathan Schmidt, Ethan Bittner, Henry Martin, Camden Kester, Reed Keene, Dylan McCarty, and A.J. Brady.
The men have gotten 2 first-place finishers in the weekday matches this year. With a team low of 176, they have victories over Heritage Hills and Washington Catholic. They seek another one tonight as they will tee off against Wood Memorial at Cambridge Golf Club at 4:30.
But hopefully that's not rained out, as I think now is a good time to take Seth's job and say that storms are on the way. Now, unfortunately that's it for golf, but let's look at the girls' tennis. Before we get into the weeds, let's look at the team's record.
The girls' team has a hard-fought 8-16 record this season. The girls' team is coached by Roger Butler and North Posey's own Mr. White. Don't forget Mrs. White as the assistant coach, or as she puts it, the team's biggest fan.
Despite the team's lack of captains, they have a hefty sum of seniors. The seniors on this team are Katie Oakley, Addie Olander, Becca Alderson, Maggie McCutcheon, and Leah Pfeiffer. The team managers are Jessica Glazer and Lacey Bale.
One memorial game that they have played this season was when they played against Mount Vernon.
Here at North Posey Athletics, we know that all of you are big fans of tennis, so you would all love to know when you can catch the team in action.
They'll be rocking the court this Saturday at 10 a.m. at home, fighting against Northeast Du Bois.
On Monday at home at 5 p.m., they'll be playing against Heritage Hills.
Then on Tuesday, you can catch them at home, fighting against Evansville Christian at 4:30 p.m.
Good morning. I'm here with all of our spring sports representatives. We have us here, the track team.
I'm Charlotte, and I've been on the track team for 4 years.
And my name is Courtney, and I've also been on the track team for 4 years.
We have the girls tennis team over here.
My name is Beck, and I've been on the tennis team for 4 years.
My name's Katie, and I've been on the tennis team for 4 years.
We have the boys golf team right here. I'm Braylon.
My name's Ethan Bittner, and I've been on the golf team for 2 years.
I've been playing for 4 years. We have the baseball team.
My name's Jed. I've been on the team for 4 years.
And we have the softball team.
My name's Morgan, and I've been on the softball team for 4 years.
My name's Ava. I've been on the softball team for 4 years.
I'm Alyssa, and I've been playing for 4 years.
All right. Well, let's get into some questions. Starting with the track team. Do you have any unique team traditions?
Well, I would say that our team tradition would just be drinking an Alani on the way to the meet.
Like every single meet.
Tennis, do we have any team traditions?
Every time we play Princeton, we go to Taco Tea.
Yeah, that's the only one I can think of.
Ethan, do we have any team traditions?
I wouldn't say any besides we show up late to almost every match.
That is true. Baseball.
We have a funny saying after our infield. I cannot disclose what it is though. So
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So every year around Easter, we have an Easter egg hunt.
Very interesting. All right, on to the next one. Track, what will you miss most when the season is over?
I'll probably miss just like throwing with our whole team, throwing with Courtney, just because we've been, throwing together since 8th grade. But I'll really just miss all the throwers.
I would say the same. Going to college next year, I think I'm going to miss Charlotte the most, not having my thrower girl with me all the time. So, yeah.
Tennis.
I think I'll just miss being with the team. It's really fun with the younger classmen and things, and we have a good time. So.
I think I'm just gonna miss. I'm just gonna miss my coach. Jeb, what are you gonna miss?
I'm just gonna miss games. Definitely not practice though. So
I'm going to miss my teammates and probably Coach Jack Lowe. He always makes practice fun and the games fun and makes it a fun time for us girls.
Great answers. All right. Track, what are you gonna miss? No. Who's the most energetic teammate?
I'd say the most energetic teammate is probably Paxton.
Oh, yeah, definitely Paxton.
I'd say Kylie Heath.
Yeah, I would agree with Kylie. She's a lot of energy.
I would say Dennis Wright. He's always there for a good time.
He is. That's true. Jeb, who's the most energetic?
I don't think we have the most energetic. We're all pretty mellow in the baseball. So.
Softball.
I would have to say Morgan Levanchi.
All right. Which teammate can you count on for a good laugh, Track?
Goob.
Camden Gerling.
Addie Owander.
I'm going to have to go with Cassie Bender-Staples.
What do you think, Ethan?
I'll say Dennis Wright again. He's always got a good dad joke on hand.
We want to wrap up sports today with a special senior spotlight on Jack Hirsch because he is a key member in our trap team. The North Posey Youth Trap Team competes in Indiana State High School Clay Target League. This league holds a conference league competition in both the fall and the spring.
In Jack's own words, every week of the conference, our team meets at the Robinson Township Conservation Club 2 times for practice on Sunday and Thursday. At each practice, we shoot 50 league clay targets. That's how we are scored. A perfect would be a 50 out of 50. Each week, our best score is sent to the state. At that point, we are ranked with everyone else in our conference. At the end of the fall league and the end of the spring league season, you can win overall conference champion. I have had the honor of winning that several times.
We asked Jack about traditions that the track team has, and he said, "We have several interesting traditions on our team. One of them occurs if you shoot a straight. A straight is a perfect 25 out of 25, 50 out of 50, 75 out of 75, or 100 out of 100. When you reach any of these milestones, we throw you a lucky hat up in the air, and everyone gets to shoot it. To witness this tradition, you can visit the North Posey Trap Team's Facebook page."
Jack said the state shoot competition is only in the spring league and occurs in June. Everyone travels to the Indiana Gun Club in Fortville, Indiana, just outside of Indianapolis to compete. Last year our team placed first in the state. I'm sure a lot of people had no idea that North Posey even had a trap team or what a trap team was. So we're happy that we can